Good morning, it's good to see you. I thought I'd like to spend part of this morning exploring the canals or waterways of Bangkok, and in typical fiasco style, I haven't really planned anything. I thought I'd just find a canal and follow it, and hopefully we'll come to some facility that offers us a boat. Even a walk along the canal offers things of interest. Hi, hello. Someone's painted a heap of bottles and stones, keeping it colourful, which we like. Of course, there are all these little shrines that you see everywhere, but this one's particularly interesting for me, I think, in that it's got loads and loads of these little figurines with lots of devout people. And are they little Buddhas? Looks like elephants and horses, and it's just a colourful walk. That doesn't look so colourful, that looks a bit ominous in here. When in Rome. The thing about these unplanned excursions is you never know what you're going to come across, and you just sort of pop out in these places. And that element of surprise I really enjoy about these random walks. Well, I've come across a boat. I don't know where it's going. I have no clue as to its destination, and I don't know what the cost is, but I'm going to jump on it and see where we go. Hello. How are you, sir? Thank you. Every little boy's dream, driving one of them. I must find out where it goes. I think I'm going to be stuck though in that there's not going to be many people that speak English, possibly. We'll see. I'm hoping it's going to turn around and go back that way, because going back the other way is just where I've come from. We're underway and he is indeed turning around, so there's Noisy. How exciting! A new adventure into the unknown. The boat conductor just came and asked where I was going, and I said I didn't know. And another gentleman here was asking me where I was going. I said I don't know. It confuses people sometimes. It confuses me sometimes. Worked out how to get a bit of a view without being restricted by the plastic on the side of the boat. We've just got to make sure we don't fall in the canal and allow people to get on. If I always put myself on the opposite side of people getting on, I shouldn't get in anyone's way. One of the things that the canals offer, I find, in this short walk so far this morning, is it gives you a bit of respite, a bit of relief, a bit of reprieve from the madness that is Bangkok. Like, you can be amongst all the traffic and all the sellers and all the street food, and it gets quite intense out in the main city. But all you have to do is just walk down into one of these canals, and it's a much different feel. It's a much different... He's getting along, isn't he? Hold on. It's a much calmer, kind of relaxed feel. I'm getting oh, thank you. The ticket man just came and just tapped me in. He said watch your head, and just as well, because I could have had that taken off. I don't think I was up high enough. But these, like, if you've had a stressful day in the office and you just want to forget about the person that's annoying you or the work that's annoying you, you just come down and walk these canals. I don't know whether that looks quite new. It looks like it's going to be created as some sort of platform for something. It's going quite a way as well. Oh, I see. It could be a walkway maybe. He's starting to get along now. the pedal to the metal, and we're flying along. There might be a few people who know where I am or where I'm heading. I think we're going east. Are we going east? That's the Siam Putawan building in the city there. These boats actually get the back end going around, they swing it out a bit. Seem to be seeing a few more high rises. We might be getting into the centre a bit more of Bangkok. My directions are hopeless. I have no idea where we are in relation to anything. I might get off at the next stop, I think, and have a wander around and see what we can find. This is the largest pier I've seen, and the most people I've seen getting off the boat. So I'd suggest this is probably the centre stop, or central stop, or main stop. And I don't know whether I'm going to be forced to get off here or whether I can keep continuing east, which I want to do. I'm going to ask. Does it go on? No, the last one? Okay. So I've got to change. I've been told I've got to change if I want to go any further. Thank you, sir. Have a good day. So I do want to keep going east. We're at Bangkok. I think I will get off the boat for now, break it up a little bit. I think we're in the city centre, which isn't exactly where I want to be, although I don't know where I want to be. And happenstance has put me here, so I'm going to lay my future at the feet of happenstance and see what we can find. It doesn't matter what city you go to. If you get into a city centre, everyone walks faster. It's a much more intense, busy kind of place. People have got things to do, important things to do. They've got to get there quickly. There's an urgency about people's lives, and I wonder sometimes if that's a good thing. I haven't had breakfast this morning, so I might take the next opportunity at something that's reasonably healthy and have something to eat. To give you an idea of what you're paying on the street for a cup of coffee in Bangkok: espresso, americano, cappuccino, latte, mochi, anything from 30 for a 16 ounce to 22 ounce is 40 baht, or $2 Australian, $1.50 for a small one. People are saying that Thailand's a lot more expensive these days, and while I agree with that, I think I've mentioned in the past that I lost 30% since 2010, I think it was, with the improvement of the Thai baht. I argue that you can live cheaply anywhere in any city. Obviously, the more expensive the city, the more difficult it is. But there are people saying you can't live in Bangkok or in Thailand for 500 US a month. Bet you I could, without doubt, without question. All right, the standard of accommodation might not be suitable for everyone, but there's absolutely no doubt in my mind I could live a life that I am content with, not struggling or depressed because I can't do anything, for 500 US a month. And I may even show you how to do that at some point. I was just having a look at parts of the Bangkok skyline, and that looks like a really interesting building there. I don't know what it is, but it's varied, it's unique. So are these. I'm going in a circle, obviously. I don't want to get too far away. I don't want to lose the canal, so I'm just sort of working my way up in circles. I wasn't sure where I was going to eat, but if this lady smiled at me, not in a come and eat here sort of way, but just as in a pleasant hello way, so that's always going to win me. And now she's pushing the menu in front of me, so maybe it was a come and eat with me. But regardless, what are we going to try? Clear noodle soup. I don't know. Dried boat noodles. It's a dried boat noodles kind of place, isn't it? I think we'll go for one of them if we find it. How much is it? Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. Medium. Okay. Small. Oh, takeaway is 50. Eat here. 30 baht for an original. 40 baht for a medium. 50 baht for a large size. Haven't eaten much last night, so I'm going to go for a large one. Can I have a large boat? Hello. How are you? Can I eat here? Yes, possible. Thank you. Hello. How are you? Can I have a noodle boat? Noodle boat? Possible? Yeah. Okay. Where was it? Where was it? This one?
Okay,
I'll have beef, please.
Beef.
Beef. Thank you.
Your size? 30, 40.
Can I have a large one? Can I have a large one, please? That's good. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Anyone's okay. Yeah.
Okay.
This one's fine. Yeah, that one's fine. Beef, please. Beef, please. Thank you. So our boat noodles have arrived. It's a dry dish as opposed to being a soup, I guess. So we've got our noodles, we've got our beef. I don't know what these balls are. What do they come? Some kind of shallot celery. We've got the peanuts. Is there some coriander or something in there as well? Soy sauce. The beef's really soft. The beef's really tender. Huh. I find in a lot of these places the beef is kind of overcooked, a little bit rubbery, a little bit hard, a little bit leathery, but this is really moist. Oh, and there comes the chili. Happy days. It's hot. I'm going to try one of these balls. What is this? May I ask what this is? What is beef? This is beef. Oh, little beef balls. They don't taste like beef though. Or maybe like a hard sausage. I don't know. Tastes fine. Let's get into these noodles. So the noodles are containing all the flavours, like all the flavours been injected into the noodles, and it's defying the laws of physics actually, breaking those noodles that are glued together by this spicy, sweet soy sauce. Is this soy sauce? The noodles are like clinging to each other for life, you know, and breaking them up is really, really difficult. And I think that's probably the theme of the dry food as opposed to soups. The moisture or the liquid would break the noodles up, whereas it being dry, they sort of hold together. And what that gives you is that gives you a big power hit. So you're taking like a mouth-sized bite of these noodles, and that's where the flavour is, and it really hits you. Whereas opposed to other noodle dishes where they're a bit stringier, you don't get that same effect. I like this a lot. I wish I could explain it to you better. Get a thumbs up for the boat noodles. So if you're around the main canal area, the main stop, their main pier, just to the right, 2 streets up to the right, you'll find Langrapantonam boat noodle. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Noodles are really, really good. The beef, very, very tender, much more tender than I'm used to having in these types of dishes. Thank you so much. Very kind. Is this your business? Yeah? Since 1980? Yeah?
YouTube.
Yeah, oh, yeah, okay. Thank you. All right, let's push on. Even though we're in the middle of Bangkok and it's sort of business centre, the people are still have this innocence and naivety. The young ladies there were absolutely thrilled that they were going to be on YouTube, just beside themselves, and shy, and I don't know. It's kind of like we've lost that innocence, haven't we, in the West for many people, I think. Become a bit hardened, maybe. All right, so what are we doing? I've ducked off that main road just down an alley to see what was here, and it's much more interesting than that freeway and buildings. I don't know what they do here, of course. There's a massage place. Oh, there's a barber. Is that a barber? Should I get my beard trimmed here? I wonder if anyone speaks English there. Oh no, it's not a barber, it's a hairdresser. Can you do this? I'm gesturing with my hand to a... I was doing, can you do this? And she couldn't do it. I guess beard trimming's not a huge industry in Asia. Backs of restaurants. It's far more interesting down here, where we're out of the way and in the back alleys than out in that main. Lots of cats. People can do their laundry here for 30 baht. 30 baht to fill it up. What do they hold? About 5 kilos would they? Oh, that's the pier there. There's the pier, so I'm not far from getting my boat, which is good. Hello. How are you? Everything okay? Working? Lots of cats. Lots of kittens. They're everywhere. Oh, someone's put out some food for them as well. Cats have got their kibbles. Kibbles. And these are having a ball, these guys. Look at these two. The cats are being looked after. We like that. There's another one there. That's probably the dad. Keeping his distance and staying away from the kids. More cats. There's lots of cats. Absolutely lots of cats. Hello. It's a whole new world down here. It's a whole different world down here, isn't it? A completely different world. Just cats everywhere. Like, I mean, everywhere, cats. Someone's fixing the washing machine. And this is the boat pier. I think we'll let chance take us away again, and I don't know which way. Hold on, I have to be on this side, so that way would be going further east. Further east. Have I come over? Where? Trying to get my bearings. Excuse me, Bang Lampoo's that way, yeah?
Other side.
Other side. I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. It's like this wherever I go. Being spontaneous and spur of the moment and random's a lot of fun. It just takes a little bit longer to get to some places though. Hello sir. Bang Lampoo. Bang Lampoo, yeah? Very good. Confirmation this is the one we want. Just hit my head. I hope you're enjoying your day on the water. I am. And now for the return leg. The driver really had to put on his brakes then to let someone else come through. I think we're the next stop. And we've arrived at our stop. There are some occupations that I find really quite appealing for a number of reasons, and being a Thai canal boat captain is one of them. There are many Bangkoks depending on how you want to experience the place, but the canals and the waterways offer, as I said before, a really nice reprieve and respite from the rest of the madness. I highly recommend spending a morning scooting around the canals into the city or further beyond. It's just a lot of fun. It's a completely different world down here along the canals. It's so much more peaceful and quiet and sedate and tranquil. Good morning, sir. How are you? Pace. Life has a much slower pace. It's a simpler existence. This contrast between the canal in the city going downstairs and having that sort of quiet space and, you know, a matter of 10 or 15 meters up onto the main street, and it's just in your face. These two things are so close to each other and yet so far apart, you know. I found myself some bananas and I need some bananas, but I don't know where the banana man is. Won't be too far. Ah, there he is. Hello, Carp. How much for your bananas, sir? 20 baht. 20 baht?
Yeah.
20 baht, I think that's very fair.
Yeah.
20 baht.
Yeah.
Yep, that's fine. 20 baht, which is $1.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Have a good day.
Yeah.
Our banana man was in here buying a chang, I think. Yeah, he was. Gets hot on the street, no. Have a good day. Gets hot on the street selling bananas. I'd be having a chang as well. So I think that's a pretty good deal. They're quite large bananas. Just for those who don't know, I play a little game where I base the general costs of a country or a city or whatever based on how much their bananas are. And invariably you find that they're around $2 Australian for about the same amount, about a kilo. But I think I've outdone myself here in that this particular case, I think it's come in at $1. So India was $1.50, Sri Lanka was $2, Indonesia was $2. So as a general rule of thumb, we're looking at Bangkok as being the best banana buy so far. Some more lovely cats. They look so well fed. They've got their eyes focused on something. I don't know what they're looking at. What's going on, guys? Very happy. Very happy cats. I was reading last night, I was doing a little bit of reading about Thailand on some different things, and I was interested in the tourism. There's a lot of talk at the moment on YouTube and on various forums about the downturn in tourists in Thailand. And I was having a look at the figures, and 2019, since 2019, numbers are down 17% on that year. Obviously COVID played a fair bit of a role in that, but on last year tourism is down 6.7%. That's considerable. Like that's a lot. I don't know exactly what Thailand's main export is. I'd suggest rice, but after that it's got to be tourism, doesn't it? That's it relies on it a lot. A lot of people now are making their way to other places. There's the border conflict as well that happened recently between Thailand and Cambodia. That's keeping some people away, I think. But to lose almost 20% in 5 years of your tourism. Hello guys, how are you? Do you have coffee?
Yeah, coffee.
You have coffee? Yeah, so that's a pretty big drop. Anyway, I'm going to sit down and have a coffee, and I'll pick you up in a minute. All right, see you soon. One thing you do see quite often in these canals are these large water monitors. And when I say they're large, like they're large, again, this camera won't do it justice, but there's a big water monitor out here, and he's got to be 2 meters, at least 2 meters, at least. I saw a turtle once as well, but yeah, big lizards. The largest monitor lizard, of course, being the Komodo dragon in Indonesia, which you'll find on Rinca and the island of Komodo. Here's this big bad boy monitor lizard again. He's cruising. Oh, thank you. The coffee's arrived. Hello. Got the obligatory saws and jackhammering in the back as well. But he puts his head out of the water. I don't know if you can see, he sort of rests back on his back quarter, and he can bring his head right out. Is he going to do it again? He's probably not. But he's got to be 2 meters, more than 2 meters long. That's a big lizard. I think that's just about it for this one. Nice little ride on the canals into the city. Bit of a wander around, something to eat. As always, thanks very much for coming along. I hope you're well and happy in life and doing the things you want to do. We'll see you soon.